Hi, it's Trish again. I'm back down in my studio, broken elbow and everything. I'm starting with this little picture that I've done, and it's one of those 4-layered fabrics where you take all the fat quarters, layer them, and then cut away what you don't want. The design came from an artist whose work I saw when I was out in Hawaii. He's an Irish artist and does a lot of characters carrying around hearts, and I thought with Valentine's coming, might be a great way to start. Because of the broken elbow, I've had to find different things to do. And the last blog hollow, I showed you some Zen Tangles that I was going to bead and quilt and bind, and I've done that. So let's go on over and take a look at that, because we're going to look at Zen Tangles today. And this is that piece that I did. Let me give you a little close-up view so you can see the beading and the Zen Tangle work. I have not stitched the binding down yet, but you can see the Zen Tangle behind it. And I've beaded. And I made my own fabric using my dyed fabric. And then I beaded it and quilted it. Can you see the quilting? Let me see if you can get close enough to see the quilting. See, I just machine quilted around some of the designs. Showed it to my peeps and they thought, oh, that looks pretty good. I thought I'd show you some other Zen Tangle things that I've been working on. I wanted to see what else I could Zen Tangle. So I got some muslin. Oop, my shadow is kind of blocking the light here. I got some muslin and I sprayed it with some spray starch, and then I Zen Tangled it. The lighting is not good. I'm sorry, everybody. I hope you can see. Let me get in close. Oh, you can still see the shadow from my arm. Let me see if I get down. There you go. That's better. There you go. After I was done, I sprayed it with a little polyacrylic. My goal and my plan for this is I'm going to quilt around the outside, I think, and maybe just frame it or something. I want to show you, while I'm moving around, how you start with Zen Tangles. You can buy this box, and in the box they will send you a die. They'll send you some little CDs that you can put on your computer. This is some samples of Zen Tangles and some paper you can work on. They'll also send you some ink pens and pencils. This I've added, and a little instruction book. This little box will cost you $49. It's really nice, made with recycled materials, but you can do Zen Tangles without all of that expense. And I'm going to show you how. I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought a little book. And what I'm doing in the book is when I see a new design that I like, I'm kind of journaling with it. So this is one of the designs. Here's another one. Here's another one. I'm just doing part of the space. Here's a completed one that I did. And I want to show you how you start the Zen Tangle. You just take 4 dots on the page, and then just go connect the dots. Doesn't have to be a straight line. Zoop. Zoop. Then you're going to draw another line, and it's kind of like if you took a piece of string and you just kind of laid it down inside that box. Then you would take one of your micron pens. Oh my, the lighting isn't really great. Let me see there. Graphic micron. This is an 08. Open it up. And just do some kind of a continuous patterned design. After you do that, if there's a little space, you can fill in those little spaces and fill in that whole space with one continuous pattern design, then another, and another. And you can do some squiggly things on the outside of it if you want, or you can do some loopy things if you want on the outside of it. And then you've got a Zen Tangle. You'll find if you put on some lovely harp music like what I have on right now, and you sit and you do this doodling, you'll be very relaxed after 15 minutes. After you get your pattern all done, you might want to take a pencil, just a little pencil, and kind of shadow in some of your patterns and designs. I did that, let me show you on one of these that I did that on. You can see where I've done some shadowing here with a pencil. It just kind of gives it a different dimension. So that's kind of what you do with Zen Tangles. I've taken Zen Tangles one step further, and I have Zen Tangled a pendant. Here's another one. I do fused glass, covered the fused glass with some polymer clay, heated it up, cooked it, and Zen Tangled it, and then I did a poly spray on the outside. Pretty cool, I think. And then the last few little things with Zen Tangles, I tried a different color paper, and I did a gray. Let me see if I can't get a different angle here. Can you see the Zen Tangle? Let me pull back, because I then put a little chain on it, and I used some mat board and framed it. The other day my peeps were over and we all did Zen Tangles, and this is the one I did when they were here. Let me show you. And I used FRIEND, and I did friend around it because I did it when I was with friends. And then the last Zen Tangle that I did was another one that I did, but this one is not on paper. This is all done with polymer clay, that I took the polymer clay and I turned the logs into logs that looked like the images I would have doodled in, and I filled in the spaces with those pieces of polymer clay. And put a few little dippity-doos at the top. So that's what I've been doing. Let me give you a quick little gallery show. Back to the book. So you might want to try Zen Tangles. You can do it on lots of different surfaces, and you can do them with one arm when you have a broken elbow. Bye!